Before we start, I just wanted to say sorry for the wait. Thanks for your patience.
You've admitted that you're lazy. I think you've read 6 books in your life.
I've read 6.
6. What kind of a woman would be attracted to you, do you think?
Well, I have a lot of money.
Oh.
If you love the comedian Norm Macdonald like I do, then there's a good chance you've seen the comedy he co-wrote and starred in, 1998's Dirty Work. It's a movie about 2 buddies who are down on their luck and decide to start a revenge-for-hire business. If you haven't seen it, I highly recommend turning off this video and giving it a watch.
Hand over the milk money, Weaver.
I'm afraid I can't do that, Derek. I'm just not sure you'll spend it on milk.
It has one of the best comedy film casts of all time, featuring Artie Lange, Chevy Chase, Don Rickles, a cameo from Adam Sandler, and Chris Farley in his final role. If you have seen Dirty Work, you might be shocked to know that it was not only close to getting a sequel, but that it was also shot to be rated R and was edited to be PG-13. During the summer of 1997, when Dirty Work was getting filmed in Toronto, Canada, Chevy Chase gave Norm Macdonald a warning that turned out to be prophetic.
To Chevy's credit, he knows the business. He begged Norm. I was in the trailer, and he begged Norm because the MGM guys were there.
Right.
And they were not the brightest guys, I hate to say
I'll
it.
say.
Yeah, but and Chevy said to him, Norm, whatever you do, they're going to try to make this PG-13. This movie's hilarious. It's one of the funniest scripts I've ever read. It's going to make political correctness turn on its side. It's rated R.
But don't edit.
Don't fucking let them. And he said they're going to come at you. He goes, whatever you do, this is your career. It's important that the movie's funny.
When it came time to edit the movie, the studio demanded that it get cut down to earn a PG-13 rating. Although Norm, Saget, and others fought to keep the R rating, the studio put their foot down, and so, according to Bob Saget, Dirty Work had 7 minutes cut out of it to earn a PG-13.
Rated PG-13.
When speaking about the deleted footage in 2018, Norm Macdonald said, "I like Dirty Work. It's just that there was so much more that we had." In his autobiography, Too Fat to Fish, Artie Lange lamented, "The R-rated version of Dirty Work was 2 million times funnier." When Dirty Work hit theaters, it unfortunately wasn't a critical or financial success, grossing just $10 million on a $13 million production budget. Here's Norm's brilliant response to his movie bombing.
Right. Is there pressure on you? Because the movie didn't do well, right?
The movie did, it made like $1 million.
It made $1 million. That's a lot of money.
But as time went on, Dirty Work would gain a very strong cult following, and in the late 2010s, Norm was finally starting to become widely recognized as one of the funniest comedians around. He was gaining more and more fans, thanks to his clips going viral online. And, along with a Netflix talk show, plus a big screen adaptation of his brilliant semi-memoir that was in the works, his growing popularity opened another opportunity that no one saw coming. In October of 2019, Norm announced that he and Bob Saget had started to work on the script for Dirty Work 2. Here's them briefly talking about it.
Norm, what about Dirty Work Part 2?
I thought we weren't supposed to talk about that.
We're not. I just said, what about it?
Oh.
When 2021 came around, the script had been finished. According to Saget, they had gotten the financing together, and production was set to commence. But then, to the shock of everyone, Norm Macdonald passed away on September 14th, 2021, from acute leukemia, an illness that only 5 people in his life knew of. Beyond the fact that a clean and sober Artie Lange was set to reprise his role, nothing else was ever publicly revealed about Dirty Work 2. One could only surmise that its script revolved around revenge. But whereas Chris Farley's character in the first movie lost his nose from an angry lady of the night, Artie Lange unfortunately lost part of his nose in real life from accidentally snorting shards of glass. So I'm sure they were gonna acknowledge this crazy but unfortunate connection in the movie somehow. He appears to be doing quite well. We're all rooting for you, Artie. Not long after Norm's passing, Bob Saget went on Artie Lange's podcast and shared that, in honor of Norm's memory, he was planning on recutting Dirty Work back to its original R-rated form. But, unfortunately, in January of 2022, less than 4 months after Norm's passing, came another unexpected blow. Bob Saget tragically passed away from blunt head trauma. When writing this video back in the winter of 2025, I was stuck on this depressing ending. But recently, I learned that in the spring of last year, the home video company Vinegar Syndrome produced an extended cut of Dirty Work, called the Dirtier Cut. These guys didn't have an official work print of the original movie to recut, so they went to incredible lengths to restore its scrap footage, even referencing an old camcorder recording of an early test screening in order to match the sound design of the film's original cut. While the originally released version of Dirty Work is 82 minutes, and the Dirtier Cut is 83 minutes, the latter's differences from the former are noticeably different. For starters, Vinegar Syndrome did an amazing job at making the film look better than ever, and the 7 or so sequences that they added back into the movie absolutely add to it. Even one of them made me cackle way too loudly. If you're a fan of Dirty Work or Norm Macdonald, I highly recommend watching the Dirtier Cut. And while there's apparently about 6 additional minutes of the original movie that we'll never see, along with Dirty Work 2, we're lucky we got the Dirtier Cut, Dirty Work, and Norm Macdonald. Thanks for watching.